I created another universe.
Shut up, we're making YouTube videos. What you're looking at in front of you is a pretty useless character until we had Dendro in Genshin Impact. After Dendro, Fischl is one of the most awesome characters to go and play with. If you don't have any of her constellations, she sucks in doing damage overall, but she's a very good support character at that stage. The more constellations you get of Fischl,
I created
No. But we do have to know the more constellations you get of Fischl, how much it will affect your gameplay. So what can I tell you about a C0 Fischl? First of all, I don't have C0 Fischl. Okay, I got C6 Fischl. But I believe in my talents that I can guide you to make a very fantastic Fischl. If you guys don't know, Electro characters have very high energy cost. Okay, either if that's your Yae Miko or if that's Raiden Shogun, she also needs 90 energy. And also your Beidou, she also needs like 80 energy. That's a lot of energy if you ask me. Okay, now Fischl is a character who what she does at Constellation 0, by the way. Okay, let me just do her burst. Yep, Inazuma shines eternal. So I have used Raiden Shogun's burst, and now I actually have to go and fill it. Right, this thing, lots of energy, 90 energy cost. Now I can show you what Fischl will go and do. It generates electro particle for your Electro Dps characters. Look at that, 1, 2 particles, 3 particles, 4 particles, 5 particles, 6 particles, 7 particles, 8 particles. Right? That's a lot of particles. Normally when you go into E-skill of a character, you just get all the particle at once. But the thing about Fischl is that her particles takes time to reach you, okay? And it helps your main DPS gets the most particle overall, and that's why it's fantastic. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, bro. I'm just using you for a test. Her support was just a thing, and this is the strongest part of her kit, and let me show you what it goes and do.
There you are, eavesdropper.
I'm not dropping eaves. What do you mean by that? That's so insulting. So when you do this, just look at the lightning that falls, okay? That lightning fell. More lightning. Look at that small lightning that drops on your enemy. No, I wanted to press the wrong fucking key, bro. Right? So, look at the small lightning falling on the enemies. Yeah? That's exactly what I'm talking about. That's what Fischl goes and do. That's what Oz, when Oz is active on the field, her E-skill or her burst, that's what goes and happens. Talking about the constellation 1 is pretty garbage. Second constellation increase damage of your E-skill, I'll show you that, and the 4th constellation increases your burst damage. And let me show you how that goes and works. Normally when you go and do Fischl's E-skill, it will just attack the enemies, okay? It's not going to do anything special. It will continuously attack the enemy for a decent amount of time. But when you go and have her Constellation 2, and then you do this, it's going to do a lot of damage as soon as it gets launched. And after you get her Constellation 4, then you go and do her burst, it's going to do a lot of damage as soon as you launch it, land it, or whatever. In comparison to Constellation 6, these constellations are absolutely garbage. Because Constellation 6 makes her pretty darn insane, yeah? And we're going to look at that. Normally, if you don't have Constellation 6, when you attack with your Yoimiya, this is what it looks like. Even if you have Fischl's Oz active, okay, it's only going to do this much when you go and attack with your Yoimiya. Right? It won't do anything else at all. But when you go and have Fischl's Constellation 6, things totally go and change. A small amount of electro damage is also hitting the enemy with my Fischl's damage. Can you see that? That is what happens when you have C6 Fischl, okay? It attacks with your main DPS character, whoever is on the field, either it is Dendro character or anything that goes and attack the enemy. Your Fischl's Knight Rider, Bird, okay, Oz, will go and attack with your main DPS character. So I think you learned basically everything you have to know about what Fischl goes and do with her kit. Now let's talk about her damage. So far the best artifact for her was like two-piece set. Like you would go and use Elemental Mastery, Attack, Elemental Mastery. Let's talk about the budget Fischl build. What you will be doing is, okay, so 2-piece of this artifact set, and 2-piece can be either attack percentage or it can be Elemental Mastery. If you want to make your Fischl do the most damage, the best artifact will be 4-piece of this artifact set. Weapon choices, she has a lot of it. You can decide to use Favonius if you like. You can go and craft the new bow that we get from Fontaine. It's a fantastic one on her. Or you can go and get the battle pass weapon. That's also perfectly okay. Craftable, free to play. I think it's one of her best in slot. Just because she can also heal herself with her burst. No, you didn't create anything. I'm making this video and you're just in the game, okay? This is one team that you can go and make with your Hu Tao. I literally talked about this in my previous video. Go watch it. We got Raiden Shogun over here.
The campaign begins.
I mean, chances are I will always be using Fischl with Electro characters. Either that be Raiden Shogun, either that be my Beidou. Of course.
Trust you.
Beidou is going to be my on-field DPS. Thank you so much for trusting me. So you got this type of setup, like you got double Dendro, double Electro. Pretty insane Aggravate team. Same goes with your Yae Miko.
All right, amuse me.
Okay, let's go and amuse you. Again, any of these characters will literally go and work. Okay, any of these Electro characters, they will be a freaking monster tier list. By the way, I do have to switch artifacts of my Nahida. Okay, now my Nahida is looking pretty darn good. Also, like, this is what the Yae Miko team looks like. Let's do her burst. Do this. Skill, burst. Okay, use her nicely. Do her burst. Okay, let's continue this. Share your knowledge. Nice. Let's do this. No, not aha. You need to heal up. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Do this. Burst. You want to get close to each other, guys? I'm sure you will enjoy playing with this. Again, you can use this team with Raiden Shogun.
Stay close and you will live.
Yeah. You can also have Zhongli.
What shall we do?
I will let you know. Let's do this. Fischl is the only character who works this flexibly. Like, she can make all the Archons work with each other. I don't know how much damage I'm gonna do. Come on. Come on. Come on. I did something wrong, didn't I? I have to do this. Nice. I don't generally go and play with these teams, so like my practice is a bit off. You guys have to be close to each other. Something like that. So yeah, I think like the damage is pretty darn good of this team. This was almost Hu Tao level. Again, Zhongli makes your characters do a lot of damage. If somebody didn't told you that, I'm telling you that. He's pretty fucking insane. Instead of Raiden Shogun, you can also have Beidou if you like.
Come with me.
Yeah, I'm on my way. I'm just gonna take Bennett first.
I won't hold you back. Much.
I'm taking you with me. You're not holding me back. Let's go. Beidou's major flaw is when you fight just one enemy, she really sucks. Okay? And I hate this. Let's do this. Then it's burst. Do this. I think you should have her burst. Look at the damage. And we can have a lot of fun. Just realized that we did too much damage. Oh, come on. No. Wrong rotation, but I think we're good. Yeah. Come on. I need to get her burst now. Burst. Oh, we got the burst. You will not survive now. I'm really bad at this game. Fuck, man. I hope this video helps you make the best decision with your Fischl. By all means, use her once you do get a couple of her constellations. She's a fantastic character.